Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Yep, welcome everybody that's new, everybody that keeps coming back. And this particular video is a request.
Yeah, several requests.
Yes, it's been requested quite a bit.
Right.
Actually, it is kind of a redo. We're going to, this is one of the videos the very first videos we ever did, and we were never planning on putting them on YouTube.
No.
So they were done very differently.
Yes.
And we've learned a lot in the last 2 years.
A lot?
And
Is an understatement.
Not just on the restoring of dolls, but also in videoing. I hope you enjoy the way the videos are edited and everything. And you learn a lot from each and every doll that you do. So we're going to show you all of these improvements, at least.
On what?
Ideal Toni doll. Yes, it's an Ideal Toni doll.
What about the Ideal Toni doll?
Well, she has nylon hair.
And what about that? We're supposed to tell them for restyling. Did you already say that?
Oh, no, I didn't. We're going to show you how to style your Ideal Toni doll's hair.
Let's put it this way. There are several different ways you can style it.
Yeah, there are. And we're going to run through them. And hopefully this is going to be helpful to everybody. And
all we can do is hope on that.
Yeah.
Because everybody has a different aesthetic, and hairstyles look better on one doll than another.
Right. But we're going to show you all that in the video. So I think we ought to go, and we ought to go to the video. Don't you think? Do I get my kiss?
Hey, can I have a kiss?
No, my kiss. No, okay. No. That's right. Why did you kiss her first?
No.
Let's go to the video.
Dad.
Oh my goodness.
Does she need her hair washed or what? Right?
My goodness, Evie.
Did she make
Who is that? Who is it?
Who is this? Who is this? Yeah.
Well, she's definitely interested in her hair, and I guess she knows what this video is going to be all about.
Her hair.
That's right. Evie, you're right.
Yeah. So it's going to be about her hair.
So, as you heard in our intro, this is a video on how to style an Ideal Toni doll's hair.
Nylon hair.
Nylon. Well, yeah, that's what makes her a Toni. And this little girl, she just happens to be our model or our victim, whichever you prefer. And
we'll see how it turns out. Then we'll get her opinion.
Yeah. Anyway, she's all done. She's been cleaned inside, outside.
Upside down, inside out.
Yep. And she's been restrung. She's had all those wonderful things done to her. And if you want to see a video on any of those things, any of those things, there are a lot of videos on the channel that are specific for stringing, for cleaning, inside, outside, mold. I mean, there's lots.
I don't remember if she had mold or not. I have no idea.
No, she didn't.
I can't remember.
But anyway, so this part of the video is pretty much going to be for anybody that's really new here.
Mm-hmm.
So
we had a request. Yeah. Several requests, actually.
Right. This is a request. This video is a request. But if you want to skip over this part because you've seen it a million times, go for it. But we're just going to run down a really quick list before we get to the actual styling part.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to show you what it's going to take to get there, but hopefully it isn't going to take very long.
We're going to try to really shorten it up.
Yes. First of all, so
she has a front to back part.
She does.
It's in very good condition.
Yep.
She has black hair, which is a little bit different in the
for a Toni doll. You mean the texture?
The texture, right?
The first thing you want to do when you have one of these girls is you want to finger comb their hair, and then you want to go through and you want to look at all of these.
3.
Well, yeah, those are the stitches that stitches her hair onto her wig because she has a wig that is glued onto her head.
Right.
You want to make sure that all of those stitches are nice and firm, and you don't want to do any washing or anything unless.
You got to be very careful. So I use my pick.
Right.
I go through. Sometimes I finger comb first.
Right. But
it all depends on that.
Right.
And then I'll use a pick. And so you can tell she's already been done. She's already been done.
So after all of that's done, if you find any problems, there are videos on that too with her hair. And now we're going to go show you really quick how we're going to wash it and get it ready to be set.
Well, wouldn't you know, she wanted to have the whole works.
You mean I did?
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I thought it was her idea.
Oh, I just thought it would be nice for anybody that's new to see.
You mean see that we spoil them with?
Actually, you can see Evie in one of these in a short just recently.
Yeah, she turns one of those on.
She does. Actually, she really does. But look at that head of hair.
Can you believe it?
Well, it's going to get styled shortly. Okay, so like I said before, we're not going to show everything. She's going to get her hair washed with a gentle soap. And then we're going to use the Downy Free and Gentle as her conditioner.
Well, there she is out of the tub.
Well, no, she already did the tub a long time ago. She's done with her hair.
And she got her hair done.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't mention she's 17 inches long.
Tall.
Tall. Oh, that's right. Tall.
Mm-hmm.
She's not a baby. That's tall.
She's tall.
And she's a little thicker than a P91 around the waist, and she's got definitely longer legs.
She does. So let's get to it. We're going to show you real quick that she's going to get her hair combed out. First, probably going to use her handy dandy. If this is your first video, this is her handy dandy needle.
Yeah, I use it.
It's a very large needle. Come on, show everybody.
Okay, here goes. I just got to get Miss Long Legs. She does have long legs in position. And what I'm doing is not ripping at the hair. I'm just separating.
Right. So she's going to do that, and then she's going to comb it, and then you actually didn't show them your needle.
Oh, it's just, I don't know what they use these for. The people that are true seamstress will know that. When anybody calls me a seamstress, this is the proof I'm not.
I just wanted to see the needle.
Right. I don't know what it's used for, but I put a string, a tail on it because I'll lose it.
I'm not going to ask her to show her needle anymore. Okay. She's going to do that. Remember, she's not putting it all the way to the scalp because you do not want to pull out those lovely little stitches.
You do not want to pull out any of this.
Nope. And then she's going to comb it, and we are then going to show you what we're going to do next.
So now she's all combed out. We found through her wig that this piece, it's shorter. It's supposed to go back. So I pinned that back. And this piece is supposed to do...
Well, no. Technically...
Well, we could do that. We choose to do this.
Right. We would like to give her a little bit of a
little soup thing.
Yeah. So this is a step that we don't usually do on the nylon hair for a Toni. This is a step we usually only do on a doll with saran hair, whether it's an Ideal doll or other saran. But this is what we're going to do because she's got some damage to her hair. You may have seen this before if you've watched our videos, but we're going to use a curling iron set at 160. This is 160 Celsius. If this was a Fahrenheit curling iron, it would be 320. Do not, under any circumstances, go above that because you could damage the fiber. And it's a ceramic. It's a very small curling iron. And the digital part is the most important part.
And also that when you use it on the doll, oh, there's a little here. When you use it on there, you see that crack in there? You need that crack.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to keep your thumb on there and keep it because you don't want to clamp down on the head.
Nope.
No.
So this is a step that you can skip if you want to, but
it yields wonderful results.
It really does. We've noticed, and we've done it on a few of our dolls with nylon hair that had damage, and it's worked wonders. And what you want to do is make sure that the hair is very, very, very wet. Never, ever do this on dry hair.
So you can see that I keep wetting. And I also do a little trimming because this hair at this really fine hair at the bottom, well, it will only knot. So it's no... So from my experience.
One other thing
Trim.
that you might, if you've watched our videos before, we've used lanolin, and we're not using lanolin on the nylon. It's not necessary. Only necessary on the saran. So as you see, it goes right through it, and all the heat is doing is healing the fibers, and it's mostly at the ends.
And also, that's what they did at the factory. That's how they got the curl in the dolls. In any doll that you ever get curl in their hair, and it's not just straight, it's all done with heat. Just similar water and heat. And that's exactly what we're doing.
She's not clamping down on it.
I'm not clamping down. I'm running it over and over and over. And then I take a fine comb to separate the fibers to make sure, look at how pretty. And to separate those fibers so that we're not making any more damage by any knots or anything that might be in it. Anyway, so that piece is all ready to go.
And now it's going to get curled.
I'm using papers from, what, beauticians use them? Curling papers?
Yep.
And I make them the size, I just cut them up, make them the size I want. And I'm using foam curlers. There'll be a link to all of the things that we use in this video in the description of the video. So she wants a 1950s do as they would have came with in the 1950s.
Originally.
So what I'm going to do is pull a little tighter. I want this a little tighter than it would, than just rolling it. Because she wants those.
But you don't want to pull it against the wig.
No. And so I don't want it to be curled all the way to the top. So here we go. First roller. There we go.
So what she's going to do, and this actually has something to do with the way that she's styled. The way that you put the curlers in is going to have a lot to do with how it's styled. How
the style ends up. Because you don't want the hair fighting you. Well, I want you to go this way, and the hair says,
so why don't you give everybody an idea without showing them a bunch of more curlers? Give them an idea of how you're going to put the curlers in.
So when you want the hair to go back this way, you roll the curler vertically. If you want this hair here, which we do, to go down straight, and make all those cute little ringlets, it's going to be curled horizontally.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Are you ready? How does she look?
Who?
Her.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Evie. Oh, Grayson's going to kick up his feet. Why you do that, Gray? Everybody's having fun. It's been so long since we filmed.
Yes.
They think this is the greatest thing since
So she's had her hair up for quite a while.
Yes, she has. Evie,
here we go.
Why are you staring at this camera?
Because that's what she's good at.
I guess so.
You like being filmed?
I guess she must.
You do?
See, Grayson's got a scratch.
Well, what do you think of the doll? She's got all of her hair up, and we're going to show everybody how to style it. Yeah, we're going to show everybody how to style it. Okay. So, she has definitely...
Look at her. All she wants to do is look at the camera. She's not even looking at me. She's just looking at the camera. Well, you little silly Billy. Okay.
Our little diva.
Yes.
Okay,
You're
so
gonna have to
our
move
little
her.
diva is going to have to move back slightly. Sit down. Good girl.
Here we go.
Now, her hair has been up much longer than we planned on, but we've had several personal things happen, and so we kind of had to pause. And so what I would suggest is to leave your doll's hair up for a day, maybe 2, and then you are good to go.
Yeah, they don't have to be up for 5 months.
It hasn't been 5 months.
The last blonde we did was.
Yeah.
She was up a long time.
Was not 5 months.
Well, I exaggerated.
Yeah, quite a bit.
But it was at least 2 or 3.
It was not.
It was.
Not.
We're not going to argue on this.
Okay. So how I'm going to undo it. I'm not going to show all of them. I'm just going to give you an idea. So I'm going to unsnap them, and then I'm going to take my finger like this, and I'm going to unroll it around my finger because I want to keep that for the moment. I want to keep the curl in the same direction that it was curled in.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to keep doing that all the way around, and we can speed it up. Well, there she is. All her curls are grown.
Can we see the back?
Oh, sure. Here are all her curls. See?
Boy, she's shiny.
Yep. That's because of that lovely ironing job. And, of course, it's nylon. So, I just wanted, this is a really quick tip. These are the curl papers that we use at the end. Okay, end papers. And we don't throw them away until they're pretty much...
Use them on a few mohairs.
Yeah.
And they soak up the dirt off the mohair. And
then you can throw them away.
And then we throw the papers
all you have to do is open them up and smooth them out and use them, put them,
in a pile and clip them together and
use them again.
Use them again.
So there are many ways that you can style a Toni doll's hair. You can comb it all out and then style it that way, which is probably what I'm going to do. I could just comb out her front, and I'm always going to use it. I'm always going to start combing it over my finger. And this is going to eventually come over here. But let's say that I want all these curls to stay relatively intact.
Mm-hmm.
I would only smooth down the curls from the top. And I would end up, if I really want all these curls, I would end up using some bobby pins.
Or clips.
And pinning them where I want them.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can have a very curled do. That's one way to do it. But that's not what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to take each and every curl. I'm going to comb it a little bit. And then once I have combed every curl, then I'm going to find what style is going to suit her length of hair. Because we used the yellow curlers.
And a little bit more hair for each curl.
They're not going to be as tight, but they're also not going to be so loose that it's only going to be wave. It's still going to be a definite curl.
More of the original look of the original dolls when you got them out of the box. Similar to that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's probably what she's going to have when we're done. I'm going to give them each a little bit of a curl.
Will be gone.
Right. She's still going to have lots of curl.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not going to be in all these individual curls. Right. But you could do that too.
It all depends on what makes you happy.
Right.
That was the point of the nylon hair to begin with.
So like I said, I always comb out these curls in the direction that they want to curl. And I comb them over my finger because then I'm not pulling on her wig cap. And you do not want to get these tines in that wig cap and pull out any of the threads.
Yeah, threads. Oh.
Well, there is her preliminary comb out. It might look a little bit poofy, but we can fix that. So, I do like her little, this is part of her bang.
Her little swish.
Yeah, it's a bang that we created because normally it would be...
It was split down the middle. It would be split,
but I don't care for that, so I am going to bring it over here. But if I want her to have curl by her face, I'm going to take some of her curls and I'm combing them together. And once again, I'm combing it over my finger. And you notice that when I comb it over my finger, I'm almost getting I'm turning all of that hair into one curl.
You're joining the curls together.
That's right. I'm joining them together. And I'm going to continue to do that. I could either do it
in a flip.
Yep, a flip. So what a flip, let's show what a flip is.
A flip.
This is a flip would be up over my finger. See what will happen? And I just pull my finger out.
Well, there you got a flip.
And you got yourself a flip. Or if I comb it under.
Make sure you get all those little pieces.
Yep, you want to make sure they're
because
all.
They'll knot if you don't make them straight. They'll knot underneath.
And then it will be.
Now you got to join those two together.
Under. And this can take multiple passes so that you make sure that everything
is joined.
And I usually go towards combing it under. And you also want to realize that when you have a doll that has a lot of hair, she's going to have lots of curls
underneath
that are underneath. And you want to make sure that those curls also get curled. Joined. That they also get combed and joined together with the rest of the hair, or you might end up with a lump.
And knots.
Yep, and knots. So I'm going to continue to comb.
Did you notice I went up too high? Sorry, folks.
Yeah.
That's what happens when I have the camera. I was looking
at we're kind of switched this time. I forgot to tell everybody. Since this is first of all, she's my doll. So I'm styling it. But actually, I style most of the dolls.
The last one I did.
She was your doll, and that's the style you wanted. So yes.
But I went over and over and over till I got everything joined together.
Yes.
And I love her hair.
And
you'll get to see her, I think.
What I will do, and you guys will get to see when she's completely done, is
she's cute.
I'm going to decide. I might even comb these out a little bit more. Yeah, and another thing, when you are styling your doll's hair, it will relax a little bit. So say you have this much curl in your doll's hair, but you don't want that much curl in your doll's hair. It will relax over, the next few days or even the next few weeks, and you could give it another comb.
Guess what?
What?
I have a few that did not relax.
Well,
they stayed in their curl. And then I have some that don't hold the curl at all.
But she has black hair.
She's got black hair. How do your black hair dolls hold their curl? Do they hold pretty good?
Pretty good.
Because they used a difference. When they used black, it really changed a little bit of how the hair reacts.
But I'm pretty happy with her. And I think that we're going to finish her up. And then we're going to show everybody, I don't know how much of her, but your little girl with the...
She's not little.
Well, you're right. She's
not.
A
P93.
She's not little. This little girl isn't exactly little either.
She's 17 inches.
And we're going to move on to your P93. And I don't know how much you guys are going to get to see of it, but we're going to show you as much as we can without having an extremely long video. So, the next time you see her, she's going to be all done.
That'll be a reveal.
That will be her reveal, and you'll get to see the reveal of the P93. Well, this is another little girl. She's an Ideal Toni doll. She's a P93, the second to the largest, and usually probably the largest most people will find. She's 21 inches tall. You might have seen her in a recent
short.
Yeah. And we're going to show you how to style her hair. She's got longer hair.
She has very long hair.
So this little girl came to us, and she is, if you can tell, she's just beautiful.
She has a beautiful face.
But once again...
Pictures were
She
gorgeous.
needed her entire wig, and I mean entire wig, resewn, and even a little bit of extra sewn in. See this?
That wasn't there at all.
Nope, that was not there. She had no part at all. And by the way, her horizontal part is a, whoop, we got it. There we go. Now we're focused. It's a more rare part for a Toni doll. So I think we should just get to it. And there you go. Now you're focused. We should just get to it and take all these curlers out and show you how we are going to style her hair.
Because we really don't know until we get the curlers out and see what her hair
we
does.
never know. Well, there she is with all of her curlers out. Look at all of her beautiful long curls. So is that what you're going to do first? You're going to finger comb them?
Well, I was just showing her beautiful long curls.
So this little girl, she was one of the Tonis that actually needed to have her hair ironed. Like I said before, not all need it to be ironed, but she did.
So this little girl, after she got all of her wig sewn, we found that she had some areas that were bare underneath, which you couldn't see in any photograph. And we had a doll that had exact same color hair, but was not enough to even, make. So her hair became parts for this doll to fill in some of her bare spots.
So show everybody how you're going to style it.
Well, I'm starting like this,
which is finger combing.
Just finger combing. So
and you want to notice, everybody, these are a larger size.
Yeah, they're the green.
And that means that your curls won't be as tight.
She's got such beautiful hair. And another thing that happened to her, which was not her fault, is things happened to me. And I had already done her hair, so I can't tell you how long that this doll, it's been about 2 months that her hair, so why I'm finger combing it this much is I really didn't want to leave her hair.
Well, she doesn't want it really tight. So this is another thing that you can do. If you don't want it really tight, you can finger comb it out before you actually comb it. She wants a longer, her curls to be longer.
Yes, she has beautiful, her hair comes down.
You could always, leave them tight and then pin them. There's so many different ways that you can style.
So I can see right now her hair's tighter than I wanted it, but
But it'll also
it will also settle. But I do have some blondes.
So what she's doing is she is taking some of the hair
and I'm just gently combing around my hand.
Right. This is one of the techniques.
And because you don't want to just go through her hair like that. You can rip it and
like we showed you before.
Yes. So this is how I don't know how her hair is going to respond to how it was set, because it was in so long. But it'll tell me what it wants to do, and I'll get what I get, I guess.
But this is essentially what we do. We follow where the curl naturally wants to go, and there's a lot of combing around your hand, your fingers, and putting it where you want it to be. So she's had all of her curls combed out, and remember that you comb them out if you want her hair to be longer, and you leave them and just sort of place them if you want them to have that tighter original Ideal Toni doll look. But what are you going to do now?
Well, what I'm doing is, her hair was extraordinarily thick, even with her bare spots. And now it's even more so, as you can see. And so I'm trying to get all the layers.
Okay, so
before I can style. This is the way her hair was done at the factory to be pulled back.
So what you notice is she took the ends and she's combing the ends around her fingers to get there'll be a curl at the end of this strand of hair.
And she does have barrettes that are going to go in, but That is when she's dressed. And I'm just paying attention to what it wants to do. Oh, it wants to go there. So that's where it goes.
Right. So let's style the rest of it.
Well, I think that with her, I'm just going to comb it and see what it
You can comb it under. Some of the curls can go under, or some of the curls can
go. For me, on this style, I just going to comb them and let them do their thing. That's going to take time.
So essentially what she's trying to say is sometimes it can look worse before it looks better.
Yes, it actually, in this case, because she has so much hair, it's going to look worse before I get it where I want it. And that will, and also because she's got a horizontal part, some of the hair wants to slide down over here or over here, and I kind of want it to go back. So what I'm really doing is trying to integrate all the curls together, because when you curl the hair, they separate into different curls. And so I'm going to just keep continuing rolling it around my fingers, or lifting it up, trying to see there's some non-integrated curls, and try to get them to all join together. But if you're doing the original Toni style, you want these little, and you want it up like this.
Mm-hmm.
And in this particular doll, I just want her hair to be long and as flowy as it will become in time. So for the most part in this styling, here's a part where it's not integrated. Can you see this? The hair isn't joined together. It's still separated from being curled. And I'm just going to go in and try to get this hair to integrate. And that just means using a finer comb and just keep going back and going over it until it decides I'm not a single curl anymore. Well, here is another technique. I use on the hair if I want to get it all integrated and I'm not using the real curly do. And it works quite well.
So what are you doing?
Well, I'm going down. Don't catch the wig cap, of course.
But it's the direction you have the
direction
comb in.
I'm drawing the comb.
Yeah, through it. Right. Wait a minute. What we want to show is that you're not doing it. You're not doing it like this.
No.
You're doing it like this.
Yes.
Okay, that's what she's trying to show you.
So I'm integrating the undercoat, which she has so much hair, and that really works well with a doll that has an extreme amount of hair, and that does happen in the Toni dolls.
Well, it looks great to me.
And then I will, if I want to do anything to the bottom, then I'll just comb it over my fingers.
Evie, what do you think? Huh?
Hey.
What do you think? Who is that? Oh, did you give her a kiss? Yeah. You like the new one?
Did she shed on you? No, you shed it on her.
Okay, well,
she doesn't shed, you shed.
Well, that's not exactly true, but anyway, let's go see everybody finish. What do you think? Should we go see them? I think we should. Should we? Oh, well, okay. I'm going to take the sneeze. I think she looks absolutely fantastic.
It's a horse of a different color.
No, she has black hair.
Oh, it's not different for you. It's different for most of us.
Oh, okay. I love the black-haired Toni dolls. And, of course, if any of you know of me, I absolutely adore the red-headed Tonis. But this little girl has black hair. And this is how her styling came out. It really sort of is the style for the late 40s or the 50s. And I think it suits her absolutely wonderfully.
That's a vintage dress.
Mm-hmm.
This is organza. And this is a very fine see-through
It is.
cotton. She has an attached slip.
It is. Pull it up. There you go. That's original. But the little slip underneath.
Just things I put under to keep the little poof.
See?
It's because the
it helps with the poof.
The poof, they come with the poof, but this collapses easily under pressure.
Right.
And so the added little slip keeps the poof. Poof.
So this is one way that you can style your Toni doll's hair. And let's see another. And here's our other young lady, which you just might, if you saw our last short, you've already seen her. But this is her reveal for this video. She
had a lot wrong with her hair. We had to put in, which were mentioned in the short, we had to put in her, back in her horizontal part.
But you can see that for her style, you decided that you wanted a much longer style. So you didn't put in the larger curlers.
I did put in larger curlers.
I'm sorry. I misspoke. I meant the opposite. She put in larger curlers and, well, you saw what happened.
And it stayed up for at least 2.5 months?
Nah, it wasn't that long.
Anyway, because things were happening and I couldn't take her hair down.
Nope. And she is completely original. This is an original dress. Everything, her panties, everything, except she's got an extra little slip to give her an extra little
original
poof.
Slip is right there.
Yep. And her shoes are original, her everything. She's just original. So Evie, what do you think?
Do you like the dollies?
Huh? How'd they come out? What do you think?
She's uninterested today.
No, I don't think so. I think she's just thinking about it. You're going to sniff or you're going to, what do you think, huh?
She thinks they're good.
You do? You like them? I like them too. Evie. Well, I really hope everybody enjoyed this video. I know it has been quite a while since we have put out a longer video, but we've had quite a few family, how would you put it?
Oh, we had a loss and we had surgeries and all kinds of challenges.
Yes. Yes, we have. And we actually have quite a few family responsibilities that are coming up.
So we have to prepare for.
Yeah. So we are going to do our best to have some new videos out. But if we don't have the longer form videos, we're definitely going to try and keep up with the shorts. So you guys can help. If you have any suggestions for a short you would love to see.
As the ladies that wrote in about hairstyles.
Right. We would love to hear them in the comments.
Absolutely.
Because sometimes, even our creativity kind of wanes.
I got some stuff in line, but I would like more.
Absolutely. We so enjoy hearing from you. And if this is your first video, welcome. If you would like to subscribe, we'd love to have you. And we always love to have a like. I
think YouTube likes the likes.
Yeah.
Not that we don't. We just don't understand them.
Well, I don't think we ever will.
Something to do with YouTube.
That's okay. So what do you think, honey?
What do I think?
Yeah.
Well, I think I have a frog in my throat this morning.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about just remember, it is possible to do it yourself.
Absolutely. You guys can do this. I know you can.
That's the point of the videos.
It is. We will hopefully see you very soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.